Miss Asha is a manager with JM Limited. On 1/4/17, she is expected to have a cash and bank balance of 90,000. What is that? Opening balance. During the year 2017 to 18, she plans to purchase a duplex of 7,80,000 by paying and then 1 lakh cash in the month of June 2017. So this down payment in June will be receipt of payment, and balance amount by availing housing loan from HDFC for which and then monthly installment of 5,000 is payable from the salary receivable in the month of November 2017 onwards. So November onwards EMI we will take every month 5,000. Now this is monthly budget which we have to make. Okay. Her salary is 20,000 per month in the first half of the year, and with effect from 1st October 2017, there will be an increment of 2,000 per month. Look at the adjustments. Do you have any TDS or PF?
Yes.
Adjustment 6. How much of TDS is deducted? 1,500. Contribution to PF is not there. So first half of the year, what salary we will take? 20,000 minus 1,500, 18,500, and from October onwards we will take 22,000 minus 1,500, 20,500. Salary is receivable on the last day of each month, and she further expects the following transactions. First, interest income, where will we take? Receipts. Next, NSC maturity? Receipts. Then household expenditure? Payments. Purchase of two-wheeler on credit in April. Again, April means first month. So monthly installment 2,000 from April to March, all the months we will take payments 2,000. School fees, payments. But real, what will be the amount in June and December? And 8,000. Correct? 60:40 means 60% and 40%. So 20,000, 60%, 12,000 we will take in June. And 20,000, 40%, 8,000 we will take in December. Then 6th, we are going to minus from salary. 7th, insurance premium, where will we take? Payments. 8th, investments, where will we take? Payments. But underline, as per the availability of cash balance after December 2017, means until November we are not going to invest. After December we will invest. After December means until December we are not going to invest. We'll see from January. Then if cash is not available, then in the month of March 2018 it will be invested by taking loan from Employees Cooperative Credit Society. So that workings will be done receipts minus payment and surplus or deficit. But from which month we have to see that? From January onwards. Okay. Then after December, so from January. 9th, she intends to purchase refrigerator of 15,000 and TV of 24,000 in exchange offer, in which old TV and refrigerator will realize 3,000 and 5,000 respectively. So Prakruti, how much amount will be required to pay for refrigerator? Net amount after exchange. What do we have to pay for refrigerator? Read the sentence loudly, 9th point. Correct. See it carefully, the second sentence, in which old TV and refrigerator will realize 3,000 and 5,000. Old TV will realize 3,000, not refrigerator. And old refrigerator will realize 5,000. What is the price of new refrigerator? 15,000 minus old refrigerator in exchange 5,000, not 3,000. Okay, in second information it is reversed. So 15 minus 5, how much we have to pay for refrigerator? 10,000. And for TV, 24 minus 3, 21,000. Raise your hand who did not understand this. All are clear with it? Again, underline, both these items may be purchased as per the availability of cash after paying down payment of duplex. First paragraph, when are they making the down payment of duplex? June, means we'll see from July onwards. So July onwards will make that workings of receipts minus payments. And if there is a surplus of more than 21,000, we will buy television. If there is a surplus of more than 10,000, we will buy refrigerator. And if there is a surplus of more than 31,000, we will buy both. So which item to be purchased will depend on the surplus. Is everyone clear with this? Eighth, will you take this loan of 8,000 given to a friend? And then will return it. Okay, we are not giving the loan, loan was given in past, he is going to return it, so it will come in receipts. 11. Deficit, if any, in cash is met through short-term loan from companies, employees, cooperative society, and from any surplus cash will be first paid to this loan account. So from very first month we will make the workings. I told you in the last lecture, when this deficit point comes, then we make the workings for all the 12 columns. Because in the very first month itself, if deficit comes, then what will you do? Like last question, we had the deficit when we had to pay for the duplex or house. So here the workings, if this last point comes, then you make the workings for all the 12 columns. Is everyone clear with it? You are required to make monthly budget for the year 17 to 18. Make the columns for Asha and family. Monthly cash budget for the year ending 31/3/8. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Period. Now I am not reading in detail because you understand the information is given. So, first paragraph, cash and bank balance of 90,000. Head on opening balance in April 90,000. Thereafter, 1 lakh is to be paid for down payment in the month of June. So that will come in receipts or payments. Payments. Down payment of duplex in the month of June, 1 lakh. Further, Anjali, what else after the down payment of that duplex? EMI, all of you can see that monthly installment of housing loan. So EMI of housing loan from November onwards we have to pay 5,000. So November to March, all the months. No, before October, you're right. Then from October onwards, salary of Asha up till October 20,000 minus 1,500. So 18,500. In bracket you can write net of TDS. So April to September 18,500, and from October onwards 22,000 minus 1,500, 20,500 with 2,000 of increment now. Next, after the salary, Mansi? Yes. Which months? What amounts? Yes, first adjustment, or if you can see interest income, that will come in receipts. In May we will take 10,000 and in February we will take 20,000. Is everyone clear with this? Second point, first is done. NSC maturity is a receipt, not a payment. Maturity of NSC, you done the homework, Ankit? Maturity of NSC 20,000 in June and 20,000 in January. Yes, household expenditure payments all the 12 months 12,000. Yes, 50,000 of scooter will not come, but EMI of scooter will come. April we have purchased, so all the 12 months 2,000. Yes, school fees of children. $20,000 into 60%, 12,000 in the month of June, and 20,000 into 40%, 60 and 40 ratio, so 60% and 40%. 8,000 will be in the month of. Is everyone clear with this? Then Ayushi. Income tax is already deducted from salary. Yes, insurance premium will come in payments 5,000 in August and 4,000 in December. Insurance premium in August 5,000 and in December 4,000. Is everyone clear with this? Then Priyank, 8th. Pending. We'll keep it pending because it is to be paid after December as per the availability of cash. So investment in NSC, PPF and infrastructure bonds will keep pending. Investment in NSC, PPF, infrastructure bonds. We'll keep these three payments pending. When after December we'll see amounts are given 20, 20 and 5. Based on the surplus we'll invest in respective investment. And purchase of refrigerator also. Which month's what amount? Hiran, TV refrigerator. Which month's what amount? We'll keep it pending. Okay, because it will depend on the availability of cash. So purchase of refrigerator and purchase of TV will keep it pending. However, for refrigerator, what amount is required? 15 minus 5, 10,000. Keep it in mind. Okay, and for TV, 24 minus 3, 21,000. Then, Mohini 10th. Loan returned by friend. In receipts we will take, in December we will take 8,000. All are done now? Now we will make the workings from the very beginning. Leave 2-3 lines in receipts if loan comes. Even in payments leave 2-3 lines because if loan comes, repayment of loan will also come. Then you'll have closing balance of cash in bank, and then we'll make workings. We'll get surplus or deficit, and based on that we'll decide the pending items. So last point is given that in any month deficit, then we'll borrow the loans. Will make workings from the very first month. First month receipts 1,08,500. Okay, first month payments 14,000. So 1,13,500. Surplus is there. Therefore, no need of a loan. We can do the balancing. Sorry, 1,08,500 minus 14,000 is 94,500. Surplus is there, so no need of loan. Total of receipts 1,08,500, payments 14,000, closing balance of cash and bank 94,500. All are able to understand this? Closing of April becomes opening of May. 9 May, 94, 112, 122, 123, 1,23,000 receipts. And payments again 14,000. So 1,09,000 of surplus. Right now don't purchase Indian fridge with the surplus. That is to be done from July. After the down payment of duplex we are going to make in June. So July onwards only if surplus is there, we'll make the purchases. Okay? Is everyone clear with this? So here also we can do the balancing. 1,23,000 receipts. 14,000 payments. Surplus of 1,09,000. Closing of May becomes opening of June. Now in June, 1,09,27,47,500, 1,47,500, and payments are 1,12,24,26, 1,26,000. So 21,500. So in June, 1,47,500, 1,26,000, 21,500 becomes opening of July. Now from July onwards, we'll see if we can purchase TV and refrigerator or not. Okay. So 21 and 18, 40,000. Receipts 40. Payments 14. Surplus of 26. We can make the purchases. Because you have capability, will you purchase TV or refrigerator? TV. 21,000 can be purchased, we will make purchases of TV. Higher amount you will do it first. If it was less than 21,000 but more than 10,000, then we would have purchased refrigerator. By the way, it depends on the personal wish. Family to family, which requirement is more. Okay? But going without that, we go as per pure finances only. Because you are capable to purchase higher amount TV values, so you will purchase TV. Is everyone clear with it? So this month we will fulfill TV's requirement. Got it, everyone? So purchase of TV, we have left the space. There in July, you take 21,000. 21,000 is clear to everyone? 24,000 minus 3,000 is old TV's value. Okay? So 40,000 receipts. Now including 21,000, 35,000 of payments, and 40 minus 35 closing cash is 5,000, which becomes opening of August. Did you understand this? Anyone who is not able to understand how the workings are made, everyone is clear with it? Now 5 and 18,500 is 23,500, and 12, 14, 19,000 of payments. How much is left out? 4,500. You cannot purchase refrigerator. Less amount. So in this month refrigerator will not be there. 23,500. 19,000 and 4,500. Closing of August becomes opening of September 4,500. Now September 23,000 receipts. Payments 14,000. 9,000 also you cannot purchase refrigerator. So in this month also will not take it up. 23,000. 14,000. Closing 9,000. Closing of September becomes opening of October. October 29,500 and 14,000 of payments. Now 15,500 can we purchase refrigerator?
Yes.
So refrigerator now will be purchased in the month of October. Okay. So here we have left this space. 10,000 was required. Did you understand this? 10,000 you can show in bracket. 15,000 minus 5,000 of old fridge. Any confusions? So 29,500 including refrigerator, 24,000. 5,500. Closing of October becomes opening of November. Now even if you don't do the workings or we need to do the workings, if deficit comes then we have to borrow the loan. So 26,000, 12, 17, 19,000, 7,000. Surplus is there. No need of loan. 26,000, 19,000 and 7,000. 7,000 becomes opening of December. Now December 20, 28, 35,500. 12, 17, 19, 27, 31,000. 4,500. Again, no loan is required. 35,500. 31,000. 4,500 becomes opening of January. Now from January onwards we have to make investments. So now we have to see how much amount is there, okay, in surplus. In January the receipts are 20, 40, 45,000. And payments are 12 plus 2, 14 plus 5, 19. How much surplus? 26,000. Now see that investments point. Point number 8. NSC and PPF we have to invest 20 and 20 and 5 in infrastructure bonds. What all can be done? Tell me. We have surplus of 26. NSC and bonds both can be done. Or PPF and bonds, any two, doesn't make any difference. One investment of 20 and one of 5, 25,000 can be done because we have surplus of 26. Any confusions with this? So let us say we take up an NSC investment of 20,000 and bonds investment of 5,000. Did you understand this? We can do with NSC investment and bonds. Any confusions? Now 45,000 with NSC and bonds, now it will become 44,000 and closing of only 1,000 becomes opening of February. Now 41,500, 12, 14, 19,000. How much do we have? 22,500. Now can we make investment in PPF also or not? So in PPF again we'll invest 20,000 in February, loan is not required only. Okay? So 41,500 including this 20,000, now 39,000 and closing balance of 2,500 becomes opening of March. And March, let us see loan is required or not. 23,000 of receipts and 12 plus 5, 17 plus 2, 19. So 4 of surplus, no loan is required. 23, you have to make the workings for all the 12 months because in any month if there is a deficit we would borrow the loan and next month's surplus we would repay that. 19,000 and 4,000. So everyone is clear with this cash budget? From 10 to 15 marks, it can be asked in exams. One of the most schooling chapters. Okay. Your homework will be, which ones are remaining from university paper set? 7 is done, right? 8 is remaining. 9 is done. 10 is remaining. So 8 and 10 is your homework for Monday. Okay, question 8 and 10 is your homework for the next lecture. And we finish with this chapter. I'll just verify if there's anything important I'll discuss, otherwise you can do it on your own. If there's new point, I'll discuss it. Ninth point of question number 8. Ninth point of question number 8, page 45. Car was purchased availing a loan 3 years ago with monthly installment of 10,000 per month, and unlike last installment of this loan is payable in August. So you'll not take all the 12 months. You'll take this monthly installment of 10,000 from April to August. The payments will come from April to August only. Is everyone clear with it? If you see 10th point, it is clearly given. Investments will mature on which month? 11th. Laptop and Activa after down payment of residential property, so working will be required. And 12th point, also working is not needed because it's clearly given they want to invest in which month? December. Only for 11th point working is needed, and that too, is there any point like deficit from loan etc.? So no need to make the workings for all the 12 months. You'll make the workings only after the down payment of residential property, which you can see in 6th point. The down payment of residential property comes in September. So you have to make the workings from October onwards. No need to make the workings for all the 12 months. You have to make the workings only from October onwards. Okay. And question 10. 10th is very simple. Working is not needed only. Specific payments are there. Working is not required in 10th question. Okay. So 8 and 10 is your homework. The chapter is over. One more chapter is there in Unit 2, but that will do at the end. That is on CATS planning. S5 BCom points will be revised in that. We'll be starting with Unit 1 on Monday next lecture. Okay. That'll be all for today. Bye everyone. Tomorrow